Hello, my name is Brinkle, and today I'll be demoing the awesomeness of dynamic interactions. We'll be seeing how dynamic interactions make end users more productive and saves admin more time. For this demo, I want you all to imagine yourself as order delivery manager who is working in a large pharmaceutical company involved in manufacturing and distributing vital medicines locally and internationally. Sales team at your company work at high velocity and they quickly move between calls. Although this helps in bring in more sales, they often make mistakes while entering the shipping addresses. This is a major pain point for you since as a result of these mistakes, orders end up shipping to incorrect addresses, which adds to the cost and delays important shipments. This is frustrating. So, you have decided to take matters into your own hand and double verify addresses for important shipments and approve them before they are shipped out. When you log into Salesforce, you see this Order Management app. Ask yourself, why are you here? You are here to quickly browse all the important accounts and verify their shipping addresses. What we have on the app right now is a list component on the left, a map component in the center, a detail component on the right. As it stands right now, the app is not dynamic. When I select accounts from the list, the map component and the detail component are not updated. So, in order to do my task, I need to navigate to account list view, open each account, and individually verify their shipping addresses. Although this does the job, it is not efficient. How badly you wish that when you select accounts on the list view, the map component and the detail component shows the relevant information for that account. Now, let me use my Salesforce magical wand and use its special power to solve those limitations. Let's reimagine the same app with dynamic interactions configured on the app. When I select accounts from the list view, you'll see the map component now reflects the shipping address for that account and the detail component shows the relevant information for that account. I can now quickly navigate between records, visualize the shipping address, and once verified, I can mark the shipping address as verified. I can also quickly fix the shipment errors. Look at this record. It's showing me the shipment is going to the Pacific Ocean. That does not seem right. Let me fix that. Under order detail, I'll notice that the shipping address has not been entered correctly into its own fields. So let me go ahead and fix that. Once I do that, you'll notice that the map component now correctly shows me the correct address for that account. Let's take a pause here and summarize. What we have seen is how dynamic interactions make the page more dynamic, which helps me efficiently do my job. This is where the first value proposition is, where dynamic interactions makes your end user's life more productive. Now your admin brains are like, Brinkle, this is cool. How do I bring this power to my org? The solution is simple. Let me walk you through it. First, let's open up this page in the Lightning App Builder. Once I choose the list component, you will see a new tab on the component properties panel called as events. This tab lists down all the events that have been exposed by the developer of the component. In this case, the developer of the list component has chosen to expose item selected event, which would get fired whenever an item is selected in the list. Let's configure an interaction by clicking on the Add Interactions button. This dynamic interactions editor allows admin to wire up interactions between a source and a target. Source in this case is the list component. Let's choose the target as the account location component in the middle region. Now the next step is to link the record ID value from the item selected event to the record ID component property. In this way, I've configured an interaction between an account list component to the account location component. Let's go ahead and configure interaction between the list component and the detail component. You'll also notice the order field feature on this component properties allows admin to easily wire up the values from the events to the component properties. Let's take a pause here and summarize what I've done. With few clicks, I've created two interactions which update relevant properties of the account location component and the detail component once a new item is selected in the account list component. In short time, I made this page more dynamic. This is where the second value proposition is saving admin's time. Without this, admin would have been probably involved in a process of developing a custom solution which would have required few developers. In this demo, we saw how admins can quickly configure interactions to target a component on the page based on an event from the source. But this is just a start. We plan to support multiple kind of services such as navigation service where admin can choose to navigate to a URL, a tab, a messaging service where admins can choose to send out an SMS. Admins can also choose to invoke a flow, a quick action, an external API, or custom services. Possibilities are endless. I want to end this demo by asking you a question. You have seen how dynamic interactions make end users more productive and saves admin time. Explore how can dynamic interaction empower your company, your admins, and your end users. Thank you.